Let's bring in our chief White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, our military analyst, Colonel Steve Ganyard. And Cecilia, let me start with you. As before, ahead of Vladimir Putin's rallying of his people today, President Biden tried to rally our allies.
Yeah, exactly, George. You saw some very strategic counter-programming from the White House. They really wanted the president's moves yesterday to be seen as this split screen to Vladimir Putin's speech today. And you're talking about it, that call with G7 allies. It lasted about an hour. They did this on a Sunday strategically to show this show of force, this unity among Western allies ahead of that speech today. Look, they came out of this with this commitment from allies to ban or even phase out Russian oil imports. The U.S. has already done that. But this is going to be a tough one, and there really is an admission here behind the scenes that this is not going to be easy. It's not going to be immediate given how dependent so much of Europe is on Russian oil. There's also now, George, a new round of sanctions. Let me show you right here. The U.S. going after 3 state-controlled Russian TV networks. The U.S. is accusing them of spreading misinformation about the war. They're also now going after issuing new visa restrictions on thousands of soldiers and military officials who are suspected of taking part. You remember this in that massacre there in Bucha. George, the administration is saying that all of this is really, again, meant to ratchet up the pressure on Putin and Russia in this long-standing campaign.
Okay, Cecilia, thanks. Let's bring in Steve Ganyard. And Steve, a lot of people expecting Vladimir Putin to make major news today. He didn't really.
He didn't, George. He used it, as he traditionally does, to stir up nationalist sentiment. The interesting comments were that Russia had been forced to preemptively act. And the other interesting comment was that Russian troops are fighting in their homeland and the Donbass, signaling that that is what's most important to Mr. Putin. But it's also noteworthy what he didn't say. There was no more talk of nuclear weapons, and he did not declare victory. So we really don't know any better than we did before the speech where and how this war might end.
He also didn't call for, as many thought he might, a draft in Russia.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of mobilization if you're really just going to put them into a military that has proven itself corrupt and incompetent? So more people aren't going to fix the Russian military and making the same kind of faulty kit and equipment that he has been. And so the mobilization really didn't make sense. It wasn't going to help the effort.
Steve Ganyard, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.